All right, let's pick up where we left off. I think I was in the middle of a thought, but to catch up, in ROM, stuck in a room, waiting to deploy. And good. Next, we will move on to the items in which I wish I did not bring. It's not a long list, it's actually one item. Just this can of pineapples right here. You might ask, why? They told you to bring perishable items. Pineapples are delicious. Why would you not want those? Well, not one of those that has the can opener thing, and I don't have a can opener, so just been having these. And I guess I'll move on to what I wish I would have brought. I wish I would have brought my PS4, but then again, my reservations about just bringing it, it's clunky, I don't have to carry it around, I don't have to worry about it getting damaged in transit going all the way to another country. But that is one thing that I wish I had with me, just because, you know, sometimes the Switch just, it doesn't cut it. So when you get your first BX run or a BX run, if you get one, what are some things that I would recommend you get? This place here, it's got a very small, very minimal BX. It's not like the standard one. It's definitely just a small little store that has various here's and there's. One thing I would recommend getting is a loaf of bread and some peanut butter. That's helped me get through a few nights just being hungry. Pro tip number one, whenever getting your peanut butter, make sure you read the jar. I accidentally got chunky peanut butter and I hate chunky peanut butter. Why? I don't like crunchy things in my sandwich, aside from like pickles and lettuce. And then additionally, chunky peanut butter destroys the bread. And especially if you get some cheap white bread, it's not gonna be a good day for you. Another thing that I picked up is some chicken patties. You can use that if you want to supplement some of your meals or just kind of spice it up a little bit. You know, if you've got a salad, you want some fried chicken patties in there, you just toss it in the old microwave, cut it up, throw it on in there, and jazz up your meal a little bit, you know? At least where I am, you get to go outside at least twice a day. So you get, you know, I call it yard time. You know, it's kind of like being in jail, except you're getting paid and you don't have to worry about anybody coming and messing with you. So, you know, you get some yard time. We get 2 times a day. So once in the morning, once in the afternoon. It's for PT if you want to hit the smoke deck, if you want to go on a walk in the area, you know, that's for that time. Going to the smoke deck is nice because, you know, you get to actually have some, you know, human interaction. Of course, using social distancing, but at least you're not just either on the phone talking to somebody miles away or, you know, chit-chatting on your social media or whatever. You actually get some human interaction, so that definitely is nice. So if you want a PT, again, at least where I am, there is a PT area. There's a track, some workout equipment, all body weight stuff. You know, they've got sandbags and stuff if you want to carry it around. I myself, I've been avoiding that just because I think that since we're in quarantine and we're making sure we don't have COVID, being on stuff that people sweat on doesn't seem like the smartest idea for me. So what I've been doing is I've just been doing push-ups and squats in my room. I've been doing about 300 a day. And after about a week, I've seen some results. So I'm gonna keep that regimen up until I get out of here and then I can actually get into a real gym and start getting pumped up, because, you know, that's what you wanna do on your deployment. You wanna work on your schooling, you wanna work on your fitness, and you just wanna like basically be immersed in that environment and what it is you're doing. Also during that yard time, if it's not your designated time to do your laundry, that is also when you'll do your laundry. You'll take out your trash, go and have a chitty chat with somebody. That's when you'll do that. And I would definitely recommend utilizing your yard time just because it is actually nice to get outside, be in the sun, regardless of the weather. It is nice to be outside when you're stuck in a room all day long. So I guess the big question everybody's wondering about, how is the food? Not bad, actually. It's basic DFAC food, cafeteria food. Some days are good, some days are okay, and some days are, I don't really want to mess with that. But if you just, you know, make sure you have your stuff to kind of augment your meals, you'll be doing just fine. Where I am, dinner and breakfast are optional. The only one that is mandatory is lunch. That's when you'll go and you'll get your temperature checked and just kind of do like an accountability thing. I myself, I go to every meal because, again, that's a reason to get outside. And then additionally, you know, when you don't have much going on, it's a surprise of the day to see what it is they're whipping up that day. One thing that's also good with getting outside is you can kind of communicate with the people that probably you're going to end up working with for the next 6 months or however long your deployment is. So, you know, building that rapport with those people before you actually get over there is good. I myself, I'm terrible with names, so I've interacted with several people. I've forgotten what their names are. There's only one person that I know that I actually remember what their name is, but hey, that's my thing. I find learning people's names is an unnecessary social courtesy. If I know you, you know me, what else do we really need? I don't need to know what your name is. You don't need to know what my name is. I answer to most things, so learning your name, I'm sorry if you find it rude. Whatever. Another thing that you can expect and not expect during ROM is a haircut. Hence why I've got this woolly willy thing going on. I was on the cusp of out of regs before I left, and now I'm definitely out of regs. And there is no haircut here, so it's either going to be clipping yourself up in your room, or you're just going to wait until you get where you're going to get yourself a haircut. So it is what it is. All right, so I guess I'll start off with some pro tips. Pro tip number 1, definitely take out your trash at every opportunity. These little styrofoam containers that you get your lunch in, they stack up quickly, and the potpourri of smells of different types of food kind of get gross pretty quickly. But before you throw out your trash, with limited supplies, I kind of make do with what I can. For my little chicken patties that I cook up, I'll just slice off the top of my styrofoam container, and that's a plate. So, you know, I'll keep a stack of, 3 or 4 of those after I clean them off, just if I want to have like a midnight snack, or just if I need to cook that up in addition to my food. Going with the same vein of just utilizing what it is you have, I'd say stack things you think you might need. I've been stacking silverware, peppers and salts, just in case, I need them. If you can go to the BX and get yourself some, then go ahead and do it. Additionally, they'll give you too many mustards, ketchups, hot sauces, whatever. Keep that, just in case you want to use it. Additionally, where I am, they give you your option of getting a bottle of water or getting yourself a Gatorade. I usually ask for water and a Gatorade at every meal. I'll stack up these waters until I got enough to, fill up my gallon jug. Other than that, I'm drinking tap water. So having a little bit of purified water to drink on for an extended period of time is definitely. Pro tip number 2, I'd say avoid the rumor mill. There's always somebody in the group, whether it be in your element, and just the whole group as a whole, your buddies that you chop it up with out of the smoke deck, there's always somebody that knows everything. And I'd say at least 7 out of 10 times, their information is incorrect. You'll hear things like, hey, we get to do Walmart pickup every day. We'll have extended yard time if things get, knocked out of whack. We're only gonna be here this many days. We're only gonna be here that many days. Don't take anything to heart until you get it through your official channels. That'll be through your element lead. They're kind of the people that get information from the cadre, and they pilfer it out, to the rest of you. All right, I am rapidly approaching that time where I'm running out of time, so we're gonna go ahead and start up part 3. So stick around, stay here, like, subscribe. Thanks, dudes.